everybody and welcome to hole number 9, a par 5 of the Juniper point in the Gridiron tournament. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck! So, the thing is here, this is going to be a tough one. A tough one indeed. The thing that we do need to try to do, at least as a start, is that we do need to try to get over the rough on the top to bounce over to the second fairway. The tough part with this, especially in headwind, is that we're going to have an adjustment to make for the elevation, which is 20%. So if we would be having straight headwind, I don't see us getting over the rough there on the top. Then you maybe wonder, should we play left side? No, we should never play left side. Never in a million years we should be playing left side. The reason for that is that it doesn't give us anything, you know. If we can reach over to the left side, we can most definitely reach over to the right side instead, and then that is going to be the one that we're going to focus on. So you can see how much, like, so tiny fairway there to the left that we're going to have a lot of rough, and then also we have the water if we are not spot on. So you can see I'm going to go to lay up here as well, short on the fairway. If I would be having some I would say more crosswind than I would be having headwind, or of course straight crosswind or maybe some tailwind, then I would definitely try to just bounce over the rough there on top and then go for the pin for the second shot there. If we do have headwind here, we need to understand that we are not going to be able to get this ball in green to the green in two. We're going to have to lay up and go with a wedge or with a short iron from distance, and that is going to be tough. So first shot 20% extra due to the downhill approach, and now the second shot I would over adjust this one as well with 10%, as this hole is going to be downhill all the way. Our opponent gets just into the rough. That's very unlucky because that was a nice shot. And now for myself, I'm going to do my very best to do the same as our opponent did, to bounce over the rough and gain as many yards as possible on the other side. And for that we do need a club with distance. So if we do have headwind in the tournament, I would say to pick a club that gives you the most distance, which is the Cataclysm or the Big Dog. Or if we do have tailwind and we can bounce over, then you can pick whatever wood club you want, and I would suggest the Guardian or the Sniper there, as for it's going to be easier than to approach the pin. So that's why club selection is going to be so important, and that's why the wind in the tournament on this hole in particular is going to decide so much. Bounce over here, taking it just straight at the pin, and from this distance we're going to have either a dunk opportunity if we feel like that, or we're going to have a wedge. I would suggest you to go for the dunk if you can. As for the green being very slopey, maybe the wrong English word, but I'd say slopey, as it's going to be very, very tough to get this one to just bounce and roll into the hole. So the dunk here really gets into a position where it's going to be very oh, what happened there? So now our turn, we're gonna get it in the hole, or at least try to. You can see from this distance, very important to note these yards and stuff like that. We had the end bringer level 5, and look at here that we are aiming, everything slopes down to the left, and that's going to be very, very tough. And that's once again why I do think that the dunk should be a good one here. And of course, in this particular situation, the dunk is always going to be risky, with the fact that if we do miss, then we're going to bounce a little bit all over the place. But just make sure that you pull max backspin and then go from there. So if we would be in short iron range, then you should be having a thorn in your bag. I think that's very important just for the dunk opportunity here. Hit it perfect, and we just missed it because we did over adjust it slightly a little bit, but in the end we are on the fringe here, and this wedge we will never miss. Thank you so much for watching this guide for hole number 9 in the Gridiron tournament. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck in the Gridiron tournament.